Hello, it's been some time since I recorded my last video. Today I wanted to present to you the module which I have been carrying from a project to a project. Hopefully you like it and can make a good use of it. This module is called BUtils, Backend Utils. It's a kind of project that if you work on many projects over time you have some reusable snippets which you store in a text file or on GitHub or somewhere else, and also snippets that you end up Googling all the time. How do I get the current root? How do I get the current user? How do I load a node from, get the node from the current page, and so on and so on and so on. So I decided to just write a module for that and put that reusable code into that module. So this is what I have right now. I called it backend utils for Drupal. It's BUtils. It's available at drupal.org for download. It has many functions on the front page, not on the front page, but on the module page, which shows you what you can use. But there are actually many more functions that have been added since that, and I haven't been adding them on the module page just because it's too huge anyway right now. It's very easy to get and install it, like any module from drupal.org, and you can see that there are many traits, but it doesn't work as a trait. This module is actually, like, you can include actually those traits if you like into your own code, but rather this module is a service. It's the service called BUtils, and then from it you can call those functions to work with arrays, to work with CSV, read and write CSV. Usually this is handy when migrating. Different current trait, how to get current user, how to get current, like all those current things, request, path, page, to check whether it's a layout builder page or not, current language, to work with datetime, debug, DOM document, to work with entities. Like it has a function called toEntity where you specify some parameters of an entity and it will check if that entity exists, it will return it, if not it will create it. A very handy function which I use all the time. The deref function where you can access entities and values through the dot notation. Actually, I don't use it a lot right now. It's a little bit outdated, but it's here. Getting view modes of entity, counting the words, and building an entity, rendering, like building a render array of an entity, rendering an entity, loading an entity, and so on, so on, so on, so on. That sometimes they're just a wrapper around a single function, but where you would have to specify many different parameters. It simplifies it. Some mapping values to a field, which is also handy when you're creating a custom migration or custom entity and you want to map some value to a field, depending on if it's a Boolean field or some custom value field or term. It's very easy to specify and map things. So there are actually many traits like that to work with different items. And you can check it out if you're learning Drupal. You can check it out, like how do I do that? How do I work with JSON? How do I work with files? Even if you don't use it, you can find some examples. Like you probably know, there is a wonderful not function but module called examples for developers that I use all the time when I need to check any examples how to use something. Well, this is also something like this, but it's more like snippets for developers that you can reuse. Okay, so I hope you like it. I hope you will use it and we'll look at those snippets. And if you have questions or if you need help, or if you would like for me to explain in detail how to use each of those traits and provide examples, then just tell me in comments. Thank you and have a great next week. Bye bye.